Hello, grade 9 students. Welcome to our virtual class for the third quarter, week 1. Our lesson for today is about active and inactive volcanoes. I'm Abigail Sarmiento, your science teacher. A volcano is an opening in the planet or moon's crust through which molten rock, hot gases, and other materials erupt. Volcanoes often form a hill or mountain as layers of rock and ash build up from repeated eruptions. Volcanoes are classified as active, dormant, or extinct. Active volcanoes have a recent history of eruptions. They are likely to erupt again. Dormant volcanoes have not erupted for a very long time but may erupt at a future time. Extinct volcanoes are not expected to erupt in the future. Inside an active volcano is a chamber in which molten rock called magma collects. Pressure builds up inside the magma chamber, causing the magma to move through channels in the rock and escape onto the planet's surface. Once it flows onto the surface, the magma is known as lava. Some volcanic eruptions are explosive, while others occur as a slow lava flow. Eruptions can occur through a main opening at the top of the volcano or through vents that form on the sides. The rate and intensity of eruptions, as well as the composition of the magma, determine the shape of the volcano. Volcanoes are found on both land and the ocean floor. When volcanoes erupt on the ocean floor, they often create underwater mountains and mountain ranges as the released lava cools and hardens. Volcanoes on the ocean floor become islands when the mountains become so large they rise above the surface of the ocean. Volcano in the Philippines. The Philippines is an archipelago of more than 7,100 islands. Most of these islands are of volcanic origin. The Philippines lies between the Pacific and Eurasian plates, which makes it highly vulnerable to typhoons, floods, landslides, volcanic eruptions, and earthquakes. The Pacific Ring of Fire that runs at the western rim of the Pacific Ocean is the most seismically active part of the Earth, typified by the belt of active volcanoes and earthquake generators. Around 20 earthquakes are registered daily, though most are too weak to be felt. There are about 300 volcanoes in the Philippines. 22 of these are active, while the larger percentage remains dormant as of the record. The majority of the active volcanoes are located in the island of Luzon. The 6 most active volcanoes are Mayon, Hibok-Hibok, Pinatubo, Taal, Canlaon, and Bulusan. Volcanoes with no record of eruption are considered as extinct or inactive. Their physical form since their last activity has been altered by agents of weathering and erosion with the formation of deep and long gullies. Inactive does not necessarily indicate the volcano will not erupt again. Mount Pinatubo had no recorded historical eruption before its cataclysmic 1991 eruption. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology or PHIVOLCS currently lists 355 volcanoes in the Philippines as inactive. And that is it for today's lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel GAITF, and you can log into your account at lcms.gaitf.com so that you can answer the quizzes and activities given by the teacher. Thank you for listening.